everybody, it is me, Knight, again, and I've just posted another video because more than a few seconds ago, I got my loot crate. Yeah, this month's theme was combat. Now, I have not opened it, hence why I have the knife. Now, this is a different knife than my normal typical one. This was my dad's knife. I happened to find it recently. But anyway, as you can plainly see, you can kind of see the shining. It is not open yet. I can't fucking open it, so I have to use the knife. Now, you also might notice that there's a piece of wood or something blocking here, right? To stop that blind spot for you guys, really. It's really for you, and so that way, if I raise my hand, you guys can see it. Now, the only unfortunate thing is that you can't see my hand here. Is because this block is only blocking maybe right about here. So, gotta deal with it. But at least now this doesn't feel like it's a giant white spot. It's just got some over here. See? It's not that good. Anyway, it made it darker here, though, so I had to put on my normal light. So anyway, let's crack this bitch open, huh? Let's see what we got in the month of combat. Let's see. Good knife. Very, very good knife. Now, if I can close it, it'd be great. Alright, now. Getting this open. Also, when I got this, I was eating. That's why there's some food here. There's a fork in it. I'm not going to eat on this. Just to let you know. Alright, so, what do we have here? We got quite a few things. Let's start off with the pen. The pen looks to be double-decker bus. Almost post-apocalypse. It probably looks like a Fallout thing. It's going to be harder than flippin' fuck to see very well, though. And I'm sorry about that. My webcam is not the greatest of webcams. But it's too dark and it looks like a giant blob. On this, though, it looks like a double-decker bus with the Loot Crate logo on it. It's black. Almost has a train front end. A lot of spikes and everything. It almost looks like it's in Fallout 4. Now, the thing is, this crate, even though it was called Combat, did have a Fallout 4 item in here. And it was exclusive to this. Not the Fallout 4 crate. So, let's get that one first, shall we? And I see it right here. Are you really? Alright, so here it is. You can see Fallout. You see the main mascot there. Vault-Tec Industries, Vault 111. With the Vault Boy on there. Now you might have noticed that I covered something here, you know, and you may say Vault Boy. The main staple, if you ever look in the actual games, and there's tape on it, great. Round 2 for you. There we go. Is that you would typically go find good old Vault Boy here with bobbleheads. And that's what we got. We got a bobblehead, as it plainly sees. Now, let's see if we can get this open. I want to see my Vault Boy bobblehead. And just to show you what the Pop Funko one is, here he is. If you like to stand. This is the Vault 101 one, so we got the Vault 111. Now that is awesome. And he's got Vault 111 on the back. Yeah. By far, so far, this is turning out to be hitting just the right place. Now, this box does not want to hold the plastic anymore. Sit over there. So, yeah, this right here. We have our personal little bobblehead from the game. I'm actually quite happy. I wish it gave me stats, though. Little joke. But yeah, I love it. I absolutely adore this. This might actually be coming in here somewhere. It'd probably be sitting up on my desk here with my monitors. But as you can plainly see, the major differences between the Pop Funko one and this. I bought this several months ago. But yeah, really cool. And I'll keep him out here because he deserves to be out here in his bobblehead ways. Set that there, and let's see. Let's do the next item because this item is big. Awesome. Remember the Heroes crate from last year? If you got it, if you didn't, there was a set of glasses you got of the Ninja Turtles, one of the 4. So they brought that back, except this time we got good old Shredder. Wow. I would put it on, but I have a headset and my own personal glasses on. But that is quite nice. It's sunglasses. It probably don't fit me too well. Mainly because my face is a little bit bigger than most. But this is something I can give to my newborn cousin. Well, not my newborn cousin. He's been about 3 years old, but he's still quite young, and I think he might enjoy it. Either or I'll give it to my nephew, who is actually into Ninja Turtles. So that is really, really nice. I didn't expect to get this in comment because I never mentioned anything about Ninja Turtles in this. But not bad. So we'll set this right over here. So let's get into the nitty gritty of this. Now, they did promise us the Hunger Games item. I never watched Hunger Games. I'm not really that much interested in it, and it's not saying it's a bad movie to me. From what I hear, is really great. Anyway, this is a promotion of Mockingjay Part 2. And we got a little Mockingjay, I'm assuming. And it's a pin. It's rather nice. All metal. I'm going to leave it in this because I have other pins around and I don't really have a good place to put them. But, hell, I do love this. This is pretty cool. Now, nice way to promote the film as well. So, yeah, overall, pretty cool. So, we'll set that there. Yeah, are these stickers? No, these are magnets? I fucking love you guys. They put in Cute But Deadly, World of Warcraft, and, let's see, I think Diablo and StarCraft little magnets. Now, they're a little bit difficult to see, but you can see a few of them. Now, these are all villains, actually. Yeah, all the villains from the game. So you have Illidan, Arthas, Deathwing in it. You also have good old Diablo, Kerrigan, I mean. One of the Zerg guys, because I don't play much of StarCraft, and the only reason I know about Kerrigan is because Heroes of the Storm. And a girl, Menethil. I think that's his Minthael or whatever his name is. It's Death in Diablo. So, well, Diablo 3. So yeah, that's really, really awesome. I actually love this. Not because they're magnets. I hate magnets in general, but to the fact that that has some of my very favorite villains in the games. Like I love Illidan. I love Arthas. I love Deathwing, but I also love the Diablo villains. It was really nice. It's a really nice thing to get. So yeah, I'll keep that because I have electronics here. I don't know where to place it. We're gonna place you right there. So yeah, that's really cool. That's a magnet. I thought it was stickers at first. So let's see, what else did we get? The Gift of Geek from Loot Crate. Happy holidays, looters at the... Oh, okay. So what they did was they gave us a little tag things. It's right there. You can see it. To take some of the items in this crate and gift them out. Now, I said that I probably will give little Shredder sunglasses to my nephew or possibly even my cousin. I may not use one of these. Not saying that this is not a good choice. I just probably won't use one of these. Piece of cardboard there. So that's what that was. Is there anything else? Oh, hey now. What do we have here? They promised Street Fighter. We got Street Fighter in comic form. It is a very thin comic, by the way. And for the first time, I look at this cover and I don't see Ryu or Ken anywhere in the picture. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Personally, I think it's a good thing. But yeah, we got a comic of Street Fighter. Now, that kind of makes me happy, Only for the serious reason of I'm not a fan of Street Fighter. Never have been. I cannot follow that series, let alone play the games, because I suck at the game anyway. But outside of me sucking at the game, I just think the game is very, very boring. Um, but that's just my personal opinion. Street Fighter the comic. I never thought they made one. I'm sure they made them, but I never seen one. It's kind of cool. Number one, so that's a bonus that we get the number one issue of it. Loot Crate exclusive, everything. So overall, not too bad so far, but we still have one other item. Plus, we got the little booklet and the inside of the box, but we'll digress on that one. So we got one more item. Now, I'm looking at this, and I'm hoping... Aw, lame. They don't have my favorite. But I do have some cool ones. So we got Blind Box. Cute but deadly. So similar to what these look like. But we got a blind box of the same things. Now, and there goes all the stuff. Let's do this. Since I'm almost done with that. Anyway, we'll just do that. And we'll try to fucking not worry about all this mess. Yes, I have a mess on my table. I didn't have time to clean it. I'm sorry. So they have only about 9 different items, and there's some rarities. One of them being Arthas, which kind of sucks. There's 2 different Arthases in here. I don't know what the other one would look like. There's also... Oh... Now I know why I'm going to be disappointed. There is a 4-36 Loot Crate exclusive, one on the back. I wonder what we just got. I was so hoping that we could get one of the other ones, not the Loot Crate exclusive one. Sorry, Loot Crate. But I'd rather, if you're going to give me a blind box, let me have one of the options. Because usually they're better than the ones you give. Now, given they don't show what it looks like, but I do know that it has orange around it, and it's a Murloc. So I'm assuming it's an orange Murloc. Okay. Knife, you have to come back out. Thank you. That's why I have a knife, people. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. There's a chance to only get a Loot Crate exclusive? Because, you know what I fucking got? I got good old Arthas here. With his gem head. Now, I don't know which version of Arthas I got. I'm assuming that I got the main one. Good old Frostmourne. So what was this? Was this just a stand? That's a stand. Okay. Weird. They have Loot Crate exclusive on the damn thing. And yet, we didn't get the Loot Crate exclusive one. We just got a normal one. I take it back, Loot Crate. Thank you. I wasn't expecting it. Seriously, I looked at it. I was like, oh no, we got the Loot Crate exclusive one. It doesn't make it very exclusive. And then they learned from their last time they tried to do this stuff. Okay, let's get old Frostmourne out of its little plastic place. Let's see. Where the hell does he hold it? Oh, he holds it in that hand. Well, that's not a great placement at all. Because there's no articulate. There we go. I had to move it out. The articulation part was not staying out very well. There we go. So this is what he looks like. Good old Arthas, huh? Let's get him on the stand. Now the other items you could have gotten out of this was Kerrigan. There are 2 different Arthases, and I think I got the common one. You could have gotten Sylvanas, one of 3 different types of Murlocs, including the Loot Crate exclusive one, which I'm surprised we didn't get that one. There's also a purple version of a Murloc and a green Murloc. There's also Diablo and Zeratul. But yeah, Sylvanas was also one of them. So, my friend who happens to like Sylvanas a lot might get Sylvanas. Don't know yet. But I'm happy that I got Arthas, because as much as I like Sylvanas and all, good old Arthas is one of my favorite villains of WoW. I kind of wish that Illidan was an option. I do. But, you know, I'll take it. Now, I'm going to have a little garbage bag right here to throw away any types of garbage that we don't need, including this box, because there's nothing else in it, which, okay. So what all do we have? Let's throw that away too, because I don't need this box. I'm going to keep that bobblehead out. So what do we have here all in all? We have several items here. Let's just put the box down. I'll show you in a minute. So, counting the items, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They made up from last month. Because we only got 4 last month. But we got 6 items. Now, in terms of quality, what did we get? Well, the high quality items here tend to be right about here. You have the bobblehead. You have the good old Arthas figurine here that I got. You may get something different. And you got the Mockingjay pin. Not counting the pin. This pin. This pin sucks. This button sucks. So we have those. Those are quality. This one is somewhat good quality, but it's plastic. It's always going to be plastic, and it's meant for a child. So I'm going to be giving this to one of my to my nephew or my cousin who likes those. And I might just give that to Christmas along with other things. In terms of my favorite items in this, oh Christ! Out of all this is a really good crate. Right over here. This is my favorite items. You got all this. You got the little pin. You get 2 figurines. That's my favorite items. I could care less if I got the comic, but hey, that's a bonus. And this is good for just giving away to a little child. So yeah, overall, not too bad. I actually have to give them props because they kind of made up from last month. Now, that being said, we have a good old booklet here still. And in this booklet, we have the main hero from Hunger Games, which I don't know her name. I'm sorry. We have Ryu, and they're both on the back. You can see she's up here, and then Ryu's on the ground level. In the front, we have, I believe we have a raider from Fallout, probably that looks similar to very much him. What appears to be Shredder holding a hockey stick. It kind of looks like Shredder. It's not, but it looks like him. And then we have a sniper, just a random sniper. So overall, this is the full picture. Looks pretty cool. There doesn't look anything like there's anything else there. There's some superhuman mutants, Nuka-Cola stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else? Pictures. Oh, the Mega Crate. And if you didn't know the Mega Crate was this. All that. Look, except for that mini Mega Crate, but all of that. You know? So we had, let's see. This included a wearable Mega Man helmet, a Mega Man replica helmet with LED lights, Street Fighter V Collector's Edition for PS4. It's specifically to PS4, not Xbox One. Street Fighter Ryu flashing Hadouken statue. Street Fighter art book and original sketch with original sketch. Let's see, what else did we get here? Monster Hunter plushies. which appears to be two little cats over here. Goem's Street Fighter 5 branded Vanguard unit, or I think it's the 5. No, it's where is it? Probably that thing right up here. It looks like a bag to me. I'm sorry, but it probably is that. Mad Cat Street Fighter 5 Chun-Li Arcade Fight Stick Tournament Edition 2 for PS4 and 3. An Amazon Echo, plus the remote to it, and a selection of t-shirt, jackets, and various other apparel from companies. They're not pictured on here, so I cannot show you. There are 10 lucky winners that will win the Fallout 4 limited edition crate. That's the mini mega crate. So that was what that was. Let's see here. Talk about WWE, which you know I'm a fan of if you've watched my videos. Is there anything else? TMT Shredder glasses, which I think is fucking hilarious. Okay, here you go. The entire collection of these little figurines. There you go. Now, they have a blue one, they have an orange one, they have the Undead Murloc, and they have the normal green one. Now, I'm assuming that the Undead Murloc is the rarest of them all. And the orange Murloc is the one that's Loot Crate exclusive. I'm happy with Arthas. It's kind of nice that they put a little gem on top. It's just a fake gem, but it's really nice that they did that. Plus, you see all the other ones. And of course, they put the pin in there. So overall, it's not too bad. And then finally, the box. The box that is Fallout 4 themed. That is really nice. Now, this does fold out from what I see, but I'm not going to fold it out. I'm sorry, people. You may be disappointed, but I don't do this. I don't have enough room, and I'd rather keep it as the box. But it's really nice. It looks like it's down a Lonesome Road. Fallout New Vegas reference. It looks like it's just a road. It's really nice. Probably hold it like this, and with that flap going down. But yeah. Overall, this was a very fantastically good crate. Honestly, I was expecting more for Street Fighter. I don't know why, but I had a hunch it was going to be Street Fighter, and to see it wasn't Street Fighter and it was heavily influenced with other things made it that much better for me. So overall, not too bad. The fact that these are probably my favorite stuff to get out of it so far, besides the bobblehead, is amazing. But in terms of high quality, of course, that's better stuff. Put the pin in here. Put Shredder's head in here. Keep the figurines out. Overall, what do I give this crate? Well, considering that this made up for last month's, which last month was fantastic. I don't think they could have gotten any better than that, and that was like a 9. The only reason it was a 9 because it only had freaking 4 items in it. This one had 6, so it made that little missing piece that it needed for the last month's that fixed up in this one. Overall, I would give this, again, I'll give it a 9. Now, the reason I give it a 9 isn't because of the amount of items, because they made it up now. But it's the fact that there really isn't a whole lot of quality in here. Now, not saying that there wasn't quality in there. I mean, the high quality stuff, really the highest quality is this, the pin. Now, that's only because it's made of metal. It is a fairly decently one that shows up. But the problem with this pin is that if it didn't have like the background saying The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, it would just look like a fucking hummingbird. Which, at that point, I give it to my grandfather, who loves animals. He's a very nature guy. Outside of that, it's got quality. I mean, this figurine probably is going to be one of my favorites. And, of course, the bobblehead starting it all off made this such a great crate to go off of. And I absolutely love these items. And I'm not saying anything bad about the other items. The magnets I would probably still put up on my fridge. Obviously, giving this to my little kid cousin of mine or nephew, who's about 4 years old, who loves TMNT. It makes everything a lot more wonderful. But it's not like last month. Last month we got a hoverboard. Last month we got a Pop Funko. Last month we got a T-shirt. You know, we got really high quality items out of it. Although that T-shirt very very elastic. It didn't quite. It felt like I was going to tear it. Outside of that T-shirt, though, I mean, it was still high quality items in there, regardless. This one is kind of in the mid quality range. Thank you, PS4, for telling me my DualShock 4 controller is disconnected. Great. Sorry about that. It doesn't hurt the fact that I like the paint job they did on the little figurine here. They did a hell of a nice job on the bobblehead. I don't see really that many mistakes on it. It bobbles. It does its job. Everything else in here is pretty good, but it's a 9. It's just there needed to be one solid badass item in here, and I don't really see it. It gets close with Fallout. Fallout's great. It is fantastic. I had just finished playing the main story of the game, and I'm still playing it. Of course, Blizzard having their BlizzCon earlier this month and just hitting out left and right stuff, this was the perfect time to bring some of those items in. This is what should have been in that crate, the Hearthstone stuff in it. But there wasn't, of course. So it just it oozes out really good quality items. It's just not over the hill to hit that 10. And I haven't really seen a 10 come out outside of, I think, the March crate. And the March crate had like left and right items that just amazed the hell out of me. I didn't expect the crate to ever have that. So this one is on the edge of hitting a 10, but it's just hold back because it's not. There's nothing that superly wowed me to say this crate is immediate 10 because you got the comic book, which I did not expect to see from Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter. I thought for sure this might have a code for Ultra Street Fighter for like maybe the PS4 or Xbox One or whatever consoles it might be on, or perhaps even on PC, similar to what they did last November. Or I expected to see, I don't know, a figurine instead of good old Arthas here of Ryu or something like that. I didn't expect to see an Arthas figurine that I ended up getting. I was very fortunate that it's Arthas. I sure as hell did not see this coming because they never mentioned it. But overall, it's still very, very good. It's very, very good. I say they're coming out with hits. They're just hitting them left and right. They haven't had a real bad crate in a while here. It's got me scared for next month because they've already announced what next month is, which was what was it called? They announced it a couple of, I think about a week ago. Let me see. It had okay. Keyboard. If you heard the dings, sorry about that. Nothing I could do about that. I'm sorry. I fixed it though. Let's see. Where is it? I guess it's not important. Oh well. Yeah, it's not that important. Next month is supposed to be really good. It's got 5 items in it: T-shirt, Funko figure. Um, Galaxy. That was what it was called. Kind of going off of what last year September was, which was very closely named the same thing. Which was a space theme thing. So this next month's gonna have Star Wars: Force Awakens, and of course some other Galaxy things. Unfortunately, no Marvel, which kind of shocked me, and no Star Trek either. But Still, no Marvel. Really weird on that one. But it's supposed to have some really cool items in there. I'm definitely gonna have to get that. And anyway, yeah. So like I said, a 9. It is top of the line. It's hitting that edge of hitting 10, but it's just not quite there. I hate to say that this crate didn't need the numbers to hit it. It just needed to have some quality. If it wasn't for the comic book, it probably could have done more. The comic book, so it kind of, I feel, holds it back. Sorry, my nose is itching, won't go away. Um, if Street Fighter had like something different about it, maybe I don't know, a keychain or a pin with Ryu doing a Hadouken. It's an 8-bit design like they've done before, or something similar to this, or they had a little figurine that's similar to this, or hell, I don't know, something not a comic book. Comic books can get ruined easily, especially if you don't take care of them. I don't read thin comic books. I read them in like a bulk comic book state that's about like 100 pages long. I read a lot of Deadpool comic books anyway, but yeah, it's the one thing I think kind of holds this crate back for me because it is a comic book and we haven't had one in a while, which is a first. I think about I want to say 7-8 months. So I'm amazed that they held out for so long because I expected a comic book to be in there quite earlier because they were hitting them left and right. But overall, it's not too bad of a crate. I'm sure the comic's fine. But yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, 9 out of 10. And like I said, it's just Loot Crate's hitting them left and right. They're getting better on their quality. It wasn't like the inflatable crown one, and it hasn't been like that since. So you got Loot Crate just left, right, and I think they've been doing this since June. So, well, hopefully Galaxy's theme for next month is really good. Especially, I'm expecting a lot of Star Wars in it. I expect it because they kind of screwed down on Star Wars for the last few years. So, we'll see. Especially with the movie coming out next month. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.